Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Got everybody.
We are back to talk The Bachelorette. This is season 21, episode 6. We are talking about Jen's season here. Make sure you are like to subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all your Bachelor Nation news, all of your reality TV coverage. Brian, the unremarkable season of Jen's Bachelorette run continues. We had 3 eliminations tonight. Possibly the worst performance on a date of someone of all time. And frankly, the fact of a season where we are going into hometowns next week, Brian, I don't feel like I know anything about any of the guys. I feel that only thing I know about Jen is that she's gotten hurt in the past and she wants to get married. And that's basically it, Brian. And that's really all I have. And so I'm sorry if anyone's coming in here wanting to discuss their excitement for hometowns, but I think even the Bachelor announcement tonight shows the lack of fanfare that's occurring right now.
Yeah, there's nothing to be excited about this season. I mean, it's the hometowns coming up is just it's laughable because you said it best. We don't know anything about these people. I don't know anything about Jonathan. I don't know anything about Jeremy, the dude that got a second date or the second hometown or one-on-one. Who is this guy? It's a shame, and this show has fallen. I mean, I haven't watched as much as you and a lot of these viewers, but from what I've seen, this is a terrible show. It's a really bad show, and it's run really poorly. And they have Disney has some affiliation with them, right?
Yeah, they own ABC.
They need to figure something out because this show is a sinking ship.
It's just kind of like a bad habit people have now watching The Bachelorette and The Bachelor. It's like smoking cigarettes, basically. People kind of just do it now. Talk to my mom about that. She just watches it. She doesn't think it's good either. She just watches it because why not? I've been watching it for 30 years. It's kind of just like it's like watching the news almost. But frankly, for someone like ourselves who are taking a little bit of a critical eye, and like we always say, a big mission of this channel is to try to save people time and be honest about people's time because we all now myself being a parent and most of our viewers are parents and adults. It's like this is not even in the top 90% of reality shows. This is literally in the top 10%. And that hurts me to say. Like Brian said, the reality guys was created because of The Bachelor. Like that, so people think we're haters. You have no idea how wrong you are in that respect. Like this is where we got our start. And if it wasn't for The Bachelor, we wouldn't even have a channel. So that's why, again, just like we lament about some other shows, is that there was a good formula there. You can't tell me that there aren't good enough people now to be able to just have some honest dating and some really cool locations and not get these little prick boys who want to fight with each other. And thank God Sam went home today. And thank God someone finally just asked anybody a follow-up question on Bachelor Nation. I just love you because like I just really got to know you and it's great. Well, what about me do you like? I like that you're independent. Well, what about me is independent? Oh, it's like a fembot in Austin Powers. You did not compute.
Just think it shows as a whole this entire show because honestly, any of those guys they're just better at talking. Like if Sam M was just better at talking, I think he could have gotten out of that situation. Just made
Just
something up.
less is more, you know. Just say your
It's,
vulnerability has been wonderful.
yeah, and like I just think that they need to revamp the show. Like we don't I know like the dates and going places that are cool are like exciting to watch, but not for me. Stress the show out. Actually have these people date, have interesting dates where they're actually learning about each other. Like I don't need to hear, I mean, Marcus, sad story, but I'm numb to it. It doesn't even move me anymore about like your sad stories because every single date is like that. And they need to, it's not original. It's not, it was
Your
maybe
parents
original 10
needed
years
to
ago.
have
It's
like
not original anymore.
blown up a hospital for me to even get like a spike of dopamine from watching any of this stuff now because we get sob story after sob story in every single reality TV show,
Yeah.
now, even the competition ones. So sorry, Bachelor. You again, like Brian said, you need to revamp it. Look, I've said it from the beginning. They come in with a ton of people. That's fine with me. Do like 2 or 3 weeks without eliminating people. Just
Yeah.
get to know them and then do the mass cut. All these stupid big like football challenges, all the things they do. Do that when you got a bunch of people, right? Like that's when you do those goofy things. Do the challenge. Let people get to know everybody. Let us as viewers get to know people. Guess what? Do an edit for someone who we really think is going to make it and they get cut, right? Or they leave. Like just there is just so much they could do, and they just focus on these BS losers. And look, I don't think Grant is a loser, but I also don't know why Grant's the Bachelor. You're telling me I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but there's a ton of dudes from older seasons I'd rather see than anybody from this season. And I cannot believe that just came out of my mouth.
Dude, they might not want to do it. It's
I don't
very
think they
possible
could.
that they're like, this is dumb now. This is a dumb franchise. They don't want to do it anymore. I feel bad for the guy because he's got to deal with this full time. Like he's gonna watch this page because you know he is, and he's gonna be like, man, these guys are right. This is dumb.
These guys
And
are
going
right.
back
I
to,
wish I saw.
I want to comment about what you said about like not eliminating somebody for 3 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks. Why don't you just eliminate three people first night and then three? Like we don't need to have 12 or 15 people go home. Like you can still do eliminations every week and just have like minimal numbers, and we can still get the same episode number with people. It just it doesn't make any sense to me. And like these dates today, and it's like how much product placement are we gonna have? How many ex members of the franchise are gonna come back? And I'm sorry, that date was dumb. Those dates are
Oh,
so stupid.
we got Charity, we got the Daisy, and the chick that won last year.
Yeah, I mean, it just what is it proving?
Oh,
Oh my
nothing,
God,
because
here they
they're
are.
pro contracts, dude. They're
It's
like,
so wicked that they're here. What a wicked date.
oh my God, the
It's just
yellow
everything
brick
about this is just
road.
so cringe, and I'm like just getting so sick of watching the show because it's just it's taxing to watch it. It's actually a chore. This is feel we have real jobs. This watching this show feels like a real job to me. This is supposed to be fun.
Yeah, this show stinks. It stinks this season. And look, like we're getting to a point here, people, where if there are multiple other shows on tonight, like, this is going to the bottom of the list. I
Yeah, like
mean,
Love
Golden
Island reunion.
Bachelorette is a little different. It's a little different, and we will give Golden Bachelorette its due because we liked Golden Bachelor, even though it had scumbag Jerry, who we knew was a scumbag from the beginning. This will be, that's almost like I consider that almost like a different franchise.
It's completely different. It's completely different. Nobody's on there trying to be TikTok famous. Next week is Love Island reunion. Sorry, this is number three on the
Oh,
list.
dude, Love Island reunion and and 90 Day
Yeah,
Fiance. See
yeah.
ya, Bachelor.
It's
Hometown.
just a
What do
shame.
I care?
It really is a shame. And then I go and check the hashtag. There's so many people tweeting about the show. I'm like, are these people bots? Oh, they're like, oh, this is such a great date. This Golden Bridge, Golden Yellow Brick Road is a great date.
Can't wait to
I'm
see
like, what are
Wicked.
you smoking? It's
People,
terrible
tell us why we're
TV.
wrong. Tell us where we're wrong. Tell me what I'm saying lies.
Yeah, please. I
Stealing
mean,
that from a wrestler, but like, tell me when I'm saying lies. I'm just, where
it's
am
just
I lying?
everything about it is just it's lazy. It's lazy.
It's lazy. They just throw money at shit. They just take these absorbent freaking promo deals and they just send these people over God's green earth. Like, how the hell are you gonna
Yeah,
get to know somebody when you're spending half your damn time traveling?
right. And the dates are bad. They're bad dates. All of them. I haven't seen a good date since I started watching the show.
I think we liked one date this season. It was like France or whatever the second week. We liked the one week we thought made a little sense, and that's bad if I can't even remember the week out
It's just it's just so disappointing for
of
what
Bachelor.
it is.
Listen to
I
me.
don't know.
Go back to listen, just like the Golden Nose. Go back to an hour. Go back to an hour. We don't need the BS. We don't need the walk up interludes. I
Yeah.
don't
Oh
need
man.
any of that. Just cut in and they're on the date. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't need you to see them reading the friggin' cards out every time. Dude, they waste 6 minutes an episode just them going, and
And the guys are like, I really want to not
yeah.
hear my name. Everyone says like why they don't want to hear their name. It's like no shit, man. This is at season 21, X number of seasons for Bachelor.
If
We've
we're in
seen it
see,
like
yeah, we're on
50
season,
times.
we're over 50 seasons.
Yeah, yeah. I know it just sounds like ranting. I'm trying to be like as nice as I possibly can, but it's just like everything is cringe, everything is unoriginal, everything is like every episode has like a tick box of what we're gonna hear. And I'm convinced on these applications it's like tell us something sad about you, and you have. I really think it's more production here. I'm really not blaming the cat. I'm not blaming the contestants or the
I
cast. Like
don't think,
I think
hey,
it's
if
more
any of you
production.
guys happen to be watching, I don't think any of yous are bad dudes, probably. I don't
No,
think you got presented very well, and frankly, it's just boring. So
it's just yeah. I think it's
listen,
the
I talk to
production's
any of
out of
you.
touch.
I would love to hear if the experience was different than what we're seeing on screen, Or frankly, I'd love to hear some honesty that it maybe wasn't as great of an experience as you were expecting. Doesn't mean you need to crap on producers or people, but it made maybe just some of these people just didn't end up having. I'm still convinced this season was cast for one of the two people they actually wanted, and they didn't have time to recast for a third option. Like they got turned down by Maria and Daisy.
Yeah, and
Like
how about Sam M just saying like, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be Daisy." Like, who says that? Who
I
says that?
did. I did. That's what I was the Leo meme in that moment. I was like, people call me effing crazy. I'm not
You're allowed to
crazy
say that, but that guy has no brain cells to say that.
because that's an idiot like that gave it away. That's it. Right there. They were
And
getting
that's what I'm
cast for
saying. This whole
Daisy.
lot, this episode a lot is just like showing me how BS the show is. Just like everything was just crashing down. Like they were gonna look at the camera like The Office or something at moments, like the stuff like that. It's so bad.
Jim
It's
Sharp.
just a shame. That's all I get. I'm disappointed.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've not there's been very few moments of validation I've ever gotten from when that dude uttered Daisy's name and I was like, I knew it. I said it. I literally my wife asked to when I went we watched people if you're still watching, God bless you. But like me and my wife were watching, she watched 90 Day with me. She's into that now because that's a great
It's a better
show.
show.
Watch
It's a
that,
better
people.
show.
Great show. And then she was like, we finished it, and she's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm watching Bachelorette," and she's like, "I was like, no, I'm not putting it on the TV." And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because it's BS." I said the poor girl was not like she was the third option, and they definitely cast these dudes for a different girl. And then he says it like 20 minutes later. I was
Yeah.
like, it gave
Can
me
you
the little
imagine?
bit of a boost that I needed.
Can you imagine if he was on the one-on-one date, the first one, and he saw
I
Daisy?
wish. Now
Probably
I
would have
wish he
made his
did because it would have
pants.
been brutal.
It would have actually been honestly better, like TV. That would have been good TV.
Well, no, I liked him getting punked in
Same,
public.
same. He could have
Like
gotten
maybe
punked in
people on the
public. Like,
radio heard it. Like I need to get. There's got to be an
you
actual.
really think
Like
that went over there?
I wish
I
it.
don't think that. I think it's all fake. I think everything about it is fake.
If they didn't put that on the air, dude,
I
that's
bet you that wasn't on
gold.
there. I bet you that wasn't on air.
Oh my God,
I bet you,
I
man.
can't believe now that that's what I'm thinking about.
I'm telling you, man. I'm watching this. Everything about the show is fake to me. I'm watching it. I'm like, I don't believe anything that's happening. Don't believe it. I think those questions were set up for him, which is totally fine to embarrass him, but I think they were totally set up for Sandman.
Spiraling in Seattle.
It's just
the,
yeah,
the great names.
yeah. I don't know. It's just, yeah, and I can't believe we're on hometowns, and it's just like it's just bad. It's just a recipe for disaster. So what? We'll get hometowns
Probably then the tell-alls.
and then tell all, and then what is it? The family meetup? Is that what it is?
No, the no, that would be the fantasy suites.
Oh, fantasy suites. Then they meet her
Then you
parents.
meet his family, her
Oh, so we
family.
still got like 4 episodes.
Dog,
Yeesh.
I've never gotten so close and just not finishing a Bachelor season in my life. Like, oh God, we're this far, we'll
Yeah.
finish it, but it's just like there is, oh my God, it's so bad. It's like killing my vibe at the end of the summer.
I just want to know what people think. Like, are they not watching any other TV?
I don't think a lot of, I actually think that is a
Because it is on
big
ABC,
truth.
so I
I
guess it's
don't
pretty
think a
basic.
lot of people who, I think people who watch The Bachelor are also like, what? I don't even say
Watching
Big
like
Brother.
Fire Country,
Oh no, well they watch Chicago Fire, Chicago Med.
Chicago
They watch
PD,
Grey's Anatomy.
Chicago Med, or whatever. Definitely Blue Bloods. Is that's
Blue
what John
Bloods LA.
Tom's like, right?
NCIS insert
Yeah,
city.
yeah, they definitely are.
Um,
After this review, do yourself a favor, just click on the hashtag anybody, you, Bill, and anybody watching, and just read these tweets of these people. They're just
I wish I
delusional.
had done that to start this. I think
They're
that's that would
delusional,
have been a
man.
better
I just don't want
segment
to give
than
attention to people, but I'm just like
that would have been better than
I just
any.
go on there just for fun. I need to see like what people are thinking. And
So what hashtag am I looking
just the
for?
hashtag
Bachelorette?
Bachelorette. Just go to trending.
Dog. Don't even
Just
get me
go to your
started. This is
magnifying
still
glasses
trending.
there.
Number two trend after Raw. That's crazy.
Well, Bill, it's catered to you.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Oh,
catered to you.
I
Like
was like,
hashtags that
geez,
matter to you, what you search. So like obviously Raw, you like that stuff.
latest. Okay, we're doing latest. The main thing was not the main thing. I was actually gonna name, or I think I'm gonna name it the main thing. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
I don't know. Maybe just because we watch a lot of TV that our standards are higher, but it just really what it comes down to. And there's Charity on my screen. I'm looking at my other room, and it's Family Feud. Charity's on it. Like I'm sick of seeing her too.
guys, if you're wondering about Sam, I'm not Sam, Grant, our new bachelor, I do want to give us, I mean, if you didn't, did we do a preview of this season?
No,
Well, if we did, Brian, it would have said for his fun facts, Grant plans to visit every country in his lifetime. Grant is an avid salsa dancer. Grant wishes he could live in the year 3000 to see what technology is like.
I mean, I don't dislike this.
So, do we even care who we think's going to win?
No, I don't. I'm watching the show week to week. I can't give it any of my like futures in my mind. That's for the banana chips.
Let's get to the banana stand. Um, Thank you for those who are here for the gripe session. Even thank you to those who are not listening anymore because there's not a lot as many Bachelor people, which we added some. So, it's fine with me too, because God bless you. So I hope you are not watching. Not watching this video, but I hope you're just watching us bitch about Bachelor and somehow you just save yourselves not watching what we watch every Monday night. So if you want to hear us talk about shows we do like, we love 90 Day Fiance right now. We love Love is Blind Mexico and Love is Blind UK. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back. Alone is back. Claim to Fame season 3 is chugging along. We're kind of in the home stretch of that season as well. If you're looking for Big Brother coverage, check out our dear friends at the Strat Chat Pod. They go live every Tuesday and Thursday, something like that. They've been going live on
Monday. They're
Instagram a
currently
little bit
doing
too.
like I think challenge stuff right now.
Yeah, so Challenge 40. Brian and I will watch the premiere and then we may give you sporadic coverage. No promises. But for myself and Brian, thank you so much for listening to us. Bitch, peace.